everyone, so today's video is a diet video and I'll just be giving you tips on what I think are the best things to help you stick to a diet, stick to a healthy diet. And I'm just going to get started. So the first thing that I think is really important is to not try fad diets. Fad diets are just terrible. I remember when I was a teenager and I was really obsessed with losing weight all the time. I was really obsessed. So I'd always try really stupid diets like the cabbage soup diet. If you're not aware of this diet, then I'll just explain it really briefly. So the main thing is the cabbage soup, and every day the diet lasts for 7 days, and every day you can have as much cabbage soup as you like, and each day your menu changes, but you don't really get to eat many different things or anything. So for example, first day is just fruits and the cabbage soup, next day is vegetables and the cabbage soup, the third day is vegetables and fruits and the cabbage soup, and each day changes. So if you're interested in seeing the menu of the 7 days of the cabbage soup diet, then check out on Google it, because there are loads of websites that have the cabbage soup diet. But if you really are interested in doing it, then I'd suggest you buy the book, because the book has different recipes for the cabbage soup diet and gives you tips, diet tips and everything. But I don't recommend fad diets, as I said. You do really lose a lot of weight quickly, but a lot of the time, most of the weight is just water weight. It's not necessarily fat that you're losing. And when you do fad diets or really drastic diets that you have to cut things out and your calorie intake is really low, when you start to eat normal again, you just put all the weight back on, or you put all the weight and more back on. So definitely do not do fad diets. So I do not recommend fad diets. The best way to lose weight and to be healthy is just the same old healthy, balanced diet with regular exercise. Now, when I say this, I mean like in a general idea for losing weight. Then obviously you want to make a lifestyle change, because that's the whole thing of the fad diets. If you just do a diet to lose weight for your holiday or whatever, and then you go back to normal eating, you put the weight back on, and then again you want to be doing that, so you end up yo-yo dieting and everything. So the best thing to do really is just to make a lifestyle change and make healthier choices and eat healthy food and exercise and everything. And the best way, I think, to change your habits and everything is to do things slowly. If you're not used to eating healthily, if you're used to eating really bad food, then do things slowly. Another important thing is when you're on a diet, or even if you're not on a diet, like the way I eat, I don't say it's a diet, it's the way that I eat. It's just, and I'm not on a specific diet, I just eat this way and this is what works for me. So what I would say is another important thing is to make sure you're eating frequently during the day, rather than eating 3 square meals throughout the day and maybe some snacks in between. I would recommend that you eat maybe 5 to 7 to 8 even small meals during the day, depending on what time you get up. So you'll have, for example, like for breakfast, just have something like maybe oats or whatever with banana, and then 2 or 3 hours later you'll have a snack, but it will be your small meal, it will be another small meal. So that's the best way really to help you stick to a diet, because you're never really truly hungry. There's never any space for you to feel true hunger, so you don't feel like binging on anything, because you're eating all the time. And the reason why this is really good, other than preventing you from feeling true hunger, is the fact that it helps to keep your metabolism going, because you don't go through long periods where you're not eating. So definitely try eating regular small meals during the day. Another important thing is to make sure that the diet is balanced, because if you cut things out, especially if you try to eat really low carbs or anything like that, it could cause you to have more cravings. So don't cut things out, because like I said, people, if you try to do a low carb diet, then your body will react in a certain way, and it will make you want to eat sugar because your carb level is too low. So don't cut things out. If you want to eat treats and everything, obviously the fastest way to lose weight and fat is to not eat any treats or cheat meals or anything like that. But if you're not too rigid or too strict, then the best way to have treats, I would say, is to buy them in portion size. So like, for example, these Quaker cookie packs, they already come in the portion size. So if you eat one and you want to have another one, then you can have the rest, but it won't be going over the portion size or anything. So for example, if I were to say, oh, I feel like having a Jaffa cake, then I might eat one Jaffa cake, and then I might say, let me just have another one, and then I'll have another one, and then it will go on and on and on until maybe I've eaten half a pack or even the whole pack. So I don't buy full packs of biscuits or things like that anymore, because sometimes I can't control myself. So I prefer to buy things when they're in a portion size like that, and then it will help you to not sabotage your diet. So yeah, buy portion size treats. If you feel like you need to eat something sweet, and of course you don't want to go and eat chocolate or biscuits or donuts or anything like that, then eat things like dried fruit, like apricots, dried apricots, raisins, prunes. I really like prunes and dried apricots, and sometimes you eat them and then the kind of sugar craving has completely gone. So I definitely recommend you try dried fruits whenever you feel like you want to eat something sweet. Another thing to help with the cravings is, if you feel like, no, I don't want to give in to my craving, what can I do to not give in to my craving? You have to distract yourself. You have to do something that will get your mind off the craving. So maybe you want to think of some kind of thought that will replace your craving thoughts. So a good thing to think about is the fact that if you give into the craving, it doesn't help you achieve the goal that you're trying to achieve. You want to remember that your goal is more important than some momentary craving. And I think a good thing also is something that helps me a lot is to chew chewing gum, because whenever I'm chewing gum, I don't want to eat anything else. Like I won't really feel like eating a chocolate or a biscuit, because I've got the taste of the mint in my mouth and I'm chewing the chewing gum, so I don't ever really feel like eating anything else. So if a craving hits you, then chew some chewing gum, maybe even like a tutti frutti flavor to get the kind of sweet flavor, but remember to always chew extra like sugar-free gum. Anything about cravings? No, yeah, as I said, to distract yourself. Remember to always think about your goal, like I said, and if that still doesn't work, try to do something else, like use your favorite app on your phone, go tidy your room, or do a chore that you're supposed to be doing. As soon as your mind is distracted, then you won't feel like you need to eat whatever you're craving, because you don't need it. Like if it's a chocolate or a sweet or something, you don't need it. It's just a psychological thing. So you just have to train yourself to not give in to that. Something to say about hunger and that. If you still feel like you feel a little bit of hunger, then get to know foods that really fill you up. Like something that really fills me up whenever I eat it, and it's quite small, is a guava fruit. Anytime I eat guava, it really, really fills me up, and I find it quite amazing because it's not big or anything, but it really fills my belly up. So definitely get to know foods that you feel like fill your belly up but are healthy options and low calorie and everything. If you want to try to speed up your metabolism, then try stuff like green tea, but make sure you're not having too much of it, because obviously too much is not good. An important thing to say also is, don't be disappointed if you've only lost a pound or only lost even 200 grams or something. Or it's something. It's no progress. Sorry, or little progress is better than no progress at all. So always be proud of yourself and be happy if you've lost even just a little bit of weight. You should Google how much a pound of fat looks like for you to realize that it is quite a lot. Another really important thing, I think one of the most important things I think is this, to visualize yourself as how you want to be. Always keep in your mind a mental image of the results you want. Always think about how you want your body to be. Imagine yourself. You have to really grasp it. You have to really imagine yourself like walking on the beach in that bikini that you want to buy. The exact way that you want your body to be. It will really help you to achieve better results that way if you really believe in yourself, and because you'll help yourself to not give up, and you'll be your own motivation. So yep, I think that's it. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the tips, then give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions, then leave them down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.